Considering self-employment, welcome to a short introductory video on the destructive power of self-limiting beliefs. So, how do we limit ourselves and hold ourselves back? How do we create and adopt these self-limiting beliefs? One of the ways is through verbal programming. We tend to listen to the advice from family, friends, colleagues, peers, who all communicate their negative opinions, thoughts and perceptions, which we adopt. We don't forget them, we remember them and we dwell on them. Up in Scotland, I call it the Black Abbot syndrome. Ah, but it won't work. Ah, but you don't want to try that. Ah, but we tried that and it didn't work. Quite often, we take on other people's experiences as our own. Specific incidents. We tend to remember specific experiences that we've had, specific negative experiences, and we dwell on them, and we replay them over and over in our heads and minds. These memories then affect our programming and blueprint, and they contribute to our negative conditioning and they shape our attitudes. How many times have you been sold advertising space in a particular newspaper or trade magazine, and the advertisement bombed, not a single response? Or you got up early and drove the 2 hours to go to a business networking breakfast. Lots of business cards on you, distributed lots of cards, and didn't receive a single phone call. What about the trade show, expo, or exhibition, booth or stand space that you bought at the last minute, paid the several £1,000s and were promised tens of thousands of visitors into the show, and you generated no business at all? What about when we focus on the symptoms? Many people spend too much time dealing with and focusing on the symptoms. No matter what they do or try, it doesn't work. We've got no sales, we've got no leads, we've got no website traffic. But why? Many people spend their time focusing on the symptoms as opposed to trying to identify the real cause or gotten to the root of the obstacles, issues and challenges that they're facing that are preventing them from achieving their personal and commercial goals and objectives. Modeling. Quite often, many people limit themselves by copying other people, and sometimes the wrong people. The majority of people tend to do and think and say what the majority do, think and say, because they believe that's what everyone should do. But if you're interested in pursuing self-employment, then take responsibility for your own actions. Be thoughtful and considerate and responsible for your reality and the reality that you want to create. You want to work for yourself, don't you? And on our coach's clipboard, you can see a very simple formula for success. E plus R equals O. Remember, you're responsible for the choices and decisions that you make. But you can also choose what you want to experience in the reality you want. Whatever external experience we enjoy or endure, it is our response to that which will determine our next action or outcome. E plus R equals O. Experience plus response equals outcome. In other words, we have the ability at all times to choose how we will respond to any situation and thus create our next experience. Our self-limiting beliefs and our social conditioning can affect our programming. Remember, you're in control and you can choose at any point in time as to what it is that you want to experience next. If you're currently considering self-employment and if you would like help, guidance and support, then why not visit www.consideringselfemployment.com. Thank you.